We today the lesson is moving from grade 8 to grade 9, and not about the theory like the previous section. Today we're talking about practice in chemistry. So what is a practice in chemistry? Practice in chemistry, I move a little bit further from the theory to the experiment. And the experiment today is quite simple. And I wish that teachers who are teaching at grade 9, maybe you can maybe copy my my experiment and use it in your class. Please feel free. And if you want to have if you want to clarify or you have other question and want to ask, please ask, feel free to ask. It's okay. So let's move to our lesson. So today I'm going to say about the practice chemistry. So in the grade 9, and today we are going to practice about the determine oxygens and determine hydrogens. So the objective today is I'm going to show you the experiment to extract the oxygen from the experiment or the reaction of the chemical, and the other one experiment is the extract hydrogen from the chemical of the reaction as well, and then identify oxygens and identify hydrogen. So out of the experiment that yes, you're gonna get the result, the product. But then how we gonna identify our product? So then we have the method to identify our product, whether this is oxygen, whether it is hydrogen. How do we know? Okay, so the success criteria after the lesson, teachers or the student right now, you will be able to extract the oxygen, hydrogens, determine the oxygen and hydrogen, and at the end of each experiment, I would love you to write the equation as well. Am I talk too fast? Hello, teacher? Am I too fast or maybe I need to slow down?
Let's talk a bit fast, teacher.
Oh, a little bit too fast. Sorry. Okay, I will slow down. Okay, can you see the picture?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, the circle stand for what? Can you guess? The circle in the middle. Can you guess? I refer to what?
Oxygen.
Oxygen? Yeah. All right. What can you?
Plant and animal.
Planet, animal, any human? Any human? What can you see?
Wild animal.
Wild animal. Can you see any human in the picture?
No, but we can see the house.
What about this one? Who is this?
Hello, teacher.
Huh?
It means that the life of the animal and the tree, teacher.
Oh, I can see the other human.
Now you can see. Okay, then you can see what are. So what is the main color of the picture? The main color. Yes, green. Of course, green. So on this earth, on this planet, what bring all life come? What do we really need in our life? Not only human, but also animal and plants.
It is oxygen.
Of course, oxygen. Yeah, beside oxygen, we also have water and sunlight and so on. But the main thing is about oxygen, but especially oxygen used for to support our breathing. So in our life on this earth, cannot live without oxygen. Oxygen is really important for us to support for breathing. We can live without water a little bit longer. Perhaps we can live without water maybe around 3 days, but we cannot live without oxygen longer than 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I think. I don't think so. I don't think we can live without oxygen like 5 minutes. Let's close our nose, close our mouth, and not let the oxygen run through. Let's see how long can we stay. Okay, so we need really important is oxygen. Also, not far, hydrogen also need, but both oxygen and hydrogen together, it's become water to support our daily life as well. But today we are going to talk just about the oxygens and the hydrogens. Okay, I have a video to show you how planet really need the oxygens. Okay, there is no question for this video yet. Don't worry, just enjoy with the video. So you don't really need to note down any keyboard. Or you can, if you want, you can do so. That's okay. If you want to take note, that's okay. But I will not ask you to share. But I just want to just most likely enjoy the video. As we know, actually, in the theory of the wait, the plant actually need the carbon dioxide actually, and then they absorb the carbon dioxide and then they breathe out the oxygen. But this is the cycle of photosynthesis in of the plant. But actually, the plant also need oxygen as well, but not on top of the of the not the top part. Oxygen actually tree plant need oxygen, but from the root. So we can now see that nothing that don't need the oxygen. Plant also need oxygen, but it's go from the root, not from the top part. Okay? So what else you get from the video, teachers? What did the video tell us? Did you hear something? Or maybe the video too fast, you can't got any information, too fast for you.
Teacher, let me see one more time.
Oh,
The video.
okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, fine. Okay, I play one more time. And let's see what did they tell about in the video about plant.
Sorry, teacher, I didn't hear the sound.
Yes, because I give everyone 1 minute to think that what did the video tell you.
Okay, thank you.
But if you can say, please go ahead. That's okay.
I think that this video is talking about the oxygen that is the requirement of a human, even though the animals and also a tree.
So how does the tree or the plant get the oxygen? From the leaf, get by the leaf, by the branch, by the whole tree, or which part that tree get the oxygen?
I think by the leaf.
Leaf. So the leaf of the tree get the oxygen or release the oxygen.
The thing that I know, the leaf is less the oxygen, but maybe the root
The root.
got oxygen.
Yes. So tree is a bit opposite. The leaf observe, they breathe in, let's say breathe in the carbon dioxide and then breathe out the oxygen. So leaf does not breathe in the oxygen. So it get the release out the oxygen for the planet, for the life on the planet. But then the root of the plants, the root of the tree, they absorb the oxygen. So the tree get the oxygen by the root, not the leaf. The leaf is release out, get out the oxygen. Opposite from us, we breathe in the oxygen and breathe out the carbon dioxide, right? Is it
Yes,
correct?
yes, teacher. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. Okay, that's okay. You coming can learn. That's okay.
So, do plants need oxygen?
Uh.
So,
Okay. Now we move. Yes. Okay, teacher Monica have been explained something to in a mid chat. Okay. Teacher 2 said the plant get the oxygen at night and spread out through the night out the nitrogen. And then teacher socket plant produce oxygen at daytime and produce a process of photosynthesis, and the plant absorb the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide at night. Yes. And teacher Monica said plant need oxygen to produce food and carbon dioxide. Okay, let's talk. We just recently talked about the plant, the tree need the oxygen. What about our human? I mean about human. We also need oxygen too or not? Let's watch the video and get the information. Okay. Okay, the video is end. But yeah, okay, thank you for sharing. So what did you hear from the video, teacher? What is the oxygen? And does the human needs oxygen? And how much oxygen do we need? What happens when the amount of oxygen in the air that we are breathing have been increased? Anyone want to share? Want to respond? Okay, as we know, oxygen is a gas that really essential for our breathing. It's really important, and we can't live without oxygen, right? Yeah. But then, what happens? I mean, there will be the like certain amount of oxygen which is support our breathing. It needs a standard, cannot be too much, cannot be too low or too little. So how much the amount of oxygen that we really need? What happens if the amount of oxygen has been increased? Okay, Teacher 2 said oxygen support fire, science, and earth and others. Okay, when we get over or too much amount of oxygen, we are getting trouble. Yes, sure. What trouble? What happened? What kind of problem? What kind of issue? What happened if the amount of oxygen has been increased? If it's getting better, the life getting more green, more blue, or everyone or everything on earth suddenly die. Teacher Socket said, if the amount of oxygen has been increased too much, it will be cause the different problems such as forest burn. Yes, the oxygen make fire, energy, solar, sunshine. Yep, sunshine. Actually, yeah, we know oxygen is really important and really essential for our breathing life. But there will be a standard. So 21% is the standard for the oxygen. Can be a little bit more or less, but not much more. When we get over amount of oxygen, maybe increase to 35% to 50%, 75%, then everything start getting explode or getting bigger and bigger and bigger until we explode, because the oxygen is really support the fire and something else on the earth. So the more amount of oxygen will be increased also the problems. Thank you, teacher, for sharing. Okay, this is how we are breathing. Humans here, we breathe in the oxygen and get out the carbon dioxide. So when it's come in, oxygen, when it's come out from our lung is carbon dioxide. So in and out, in and out. Not far difference. Animal also having the same. Oxygen come in, carbon dioxide come out. Okay, now let's move to our experiment. So the first experiment we are going to talk about, we are going to address or to identify the oxygen. But how do we identify the address the oxygen, the presence of the oxygens? There is an experiment that I had prepared for my students recently, and also share with you as well. So the chemical, I used the potassium permanganate and oxygen. And you might ask, where do I get all this from? I did not go to the chemical shop or anywhere. I went to the pharmacy. For the potassium permanganate, I asked them I want to buy the chemical to mix with water and clean the vegetable. ទៅប្រាប់គេថាទិញសារធាតុសម្រាប់លាយទឹកលាងបន្លែអាហ្នឹងគេយកទៅលាយទឹកហើយសម្រាប់លាងបន្លែអញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យជាកញ្ចប់ទូចៗចឹងហើយកញ្ចប់ប្រហែលជា1ក្រាមអីអញ្ចឹងយើងយកវាមកហើយនេះគឺទឹកលាងល្បួហ្នឹងគឺទឹកអុកស៊ីហ្សែនហ្នឹងចា so I got it from the pharmacy. I don't know if at the province have it. I'm not really sure about the potassium permanganate. So, yeah, for me, I just go to the pharmacy and ask for that. Ask for the potassium permanganate from the pharmacy and also the oxygen. And also carbon is really important here. Why? I'm going to extract the oxygen from the two chemical, and I use charcoal. I use carbon to identify the presence of oxygen. And how? You will see in the experiment. Then I will allow you to watch how the experiment will go, and then your turn will tell me how and why. Are you ready? Okay.
ចា៎ជំរាបសួរបងប្អូនយើងមកជួបគ្នាជាមួយនឹងពិសោធន៍ចំហាយនៃកាបូនដែលយើងមានសារធាតុគីមីមួយចំនួនដូចជាទឹកអុកស៊ីហ្សែនទៀតហ្នឹងគឺ solution potassium permanganate យើងគឺយើងប្រើកំហាត់ 0.01 អុំហើយក្រៅពីនេះគឺយើងប្រើកាយវ៉ាមីតមានកាបូនមានទៀនសម្រាប់ដុតកាបូនហ្នឹងនិងលេខកេសសម្រាប់បង្កើតឲ្យមានភ្លើងបន្ទាប់មកយើងវាស់ solution របស់យើងគឺទឹកអុកស៊ីហ្សែនចំណុះ5មីលីលីត្រសិនណាខ្ញុំចាក់ទៅវាឆ្លៀនបន្តិចចឹងទេចេញវិញចឹង5មីលីលីត្រហើយយើងទុកវាមួយឡែកសិនចឹងយើងរៀបចំទឹកអុកស៊ីហ្សែនហ្នឹងគឺយើងបុកយើងបើកយើងបិទវិញឲ្យស្រួលទៅខ្លាចវាកពុកចឹងណាបន្ទាប់មកយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមចាក់ solution មួយទៀតគឺ solution potassium permanganate នេះតាមពិតទៅគឺយើងអាចប្រើតែ1មីលីលីត្រទេតែខ្ញុំចាក់យ៉ាងលើទៅគឺ2មីលីលីត្រតែអត់ឲ្យទេយើងអាចប្រើ2មីលីលីត្របានពេលយើងវាស់ solution ដែលយើងចង់ទុកប្រើនេះគឺយើងវាស់ទុកសិនយើងអត់តន់ចាក់វាចូលគ្នាទេអញ្ចឹងបន្តទៀតគឺយើងត្រូវការបង្កើតភ្លើងដុតទៀនសិនទៅហើយបន្ទាប់មកយើងយកកាបូនរបស់យើងហ្នឹងទៅដុតអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចងដាច់លួនដើម្បីកុំឲ្យវាក្តៅដៃហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំដុតវាដុតទៅដុតមកបវល់ទៅបវល់មក ដុតរហូតដល់តែវាคล้ายទៅជាផ្កាភ្លើងដុតទៅដុតមកអញ្ចឹងទៅអញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងទទួលបានផ្កាភ្លើងមួយដែលយើងអាចយកទៅដាក់នៅក្នុងកែវបានក្នុងកែវរបស់មាត្រយើងហ្នឹងនៅត្រង់នេះគឺយើងធ្វើលឿនដោយសារតែពេលយើងចាក់ solution ចូលគ្នាយើងនឹងទទួលបានឧស្ម័នចូលឧស្ម័នវាភាយលឿនណាចឹងយើងបានផ្កាភ្លើងបែបនេះគឺយើងអាចចាប់ផ្ដើមបានហើយចឹងយើងចាក់ទឹកចាក់ solution potassium permanganate ចូលក្នុងទឹកអុកស៊ីសែនហើយបន្ទាប់មកយើងសង្កេតមើលហ្នឹងហើយសង្កេតមើលប្រតិកម្មគឺវាលឿនណាស់ដោយសារវាជាឧស្ម័នណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកអរគុណសង្កេតមើលចាយើងឃើញថាវាមានផ្កាភ្លើងកាត់ឡើងអញ្ចឹងពិសោធន៍យើងចាប់ត្រឹមប៉ុណ្ណឹងអរគុណទាំងអស់គ្នា
Okay, teachers. You wanna play for one more time? It's a game. Sorry, I make one mistake. នៅក្នុងពិសោធន៍ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំប្រាប់ថាខ្ញុំប្រើកែវវមេតាពិតគឺខ្ញុំប្រើសិលាក្រឹតទេសុំទោស Hey teachers, how you like the experiment? You like it? So I have been extract the oxygen from the experiment. The equation, the two chemical mixed together. I got the oxygen, but then you just tell the student that we got the oxygen. How do student know this is oxygen or not? Then we are using. I use the charcoal. I use the carbon. I burn it to get fire, and all we know oxygen support breathing, support the fire. So if there is fire, then it will light brighten. That's why I burn the charcoal to get the fire, and I put in the reaction. And then when the compound that is burning meet the oxygen, then it become brightens and giving the spark of the fire. I can explain this we can use this for grade 9 to address to determine the oxygen or identify the oxygen. But I think in grade 11 can use this as well. នៅក្នុងថ្នាក់ទី11លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចប្រើវាសម្រាប់ជាប្រតិកម្មតាមផ្លូវស្ងួតហ្នឹងបើខ្ញុំអត់ខុសណា Okay. Can anyone tell me that what is the equations of this experiment? Maybe you can write in the mid chat, or you can unmute and tell the equation as well. I can see someone already right. Yes. Okay. I can see only one answer in the mid chat. Anybody else want to share your answer? Please go ahead. Okay. I hope everyone know because there is one equation already in the mid chat. I'm sure everyone know this because as a teacher you might know this. So we use the oxygen in the reactions, but then for the potassium permanganate we use the catalyst to separate the oxygen from the oxygen. By then at as the result, we got water and oxygen as a gas, it go up. And then when we put the carbon with the light, with its light, with the fire, then it becomes sparkling or brighten. Okay, let's move to the okay. The next one is the experiment used to identify hydrogen. So how do we identify the hydrogen? Let's watch the video together. Yes. So in the experiment, she does not care what is the reaction that she have been done. What she want to show us is the oxygen. Is it the oxygen that she get from the experiment or not? Or maybe the experiment will be giving the product of of hydrogen. Sorry, so far I've been talking about oxygen. Nobody tell me. So she just want to identify whether the result of the product of her experiment is hydrogens or not. Then she do the testing. When she put the lid next to the hydrogen, then there is a sound come out, and then that is the presence of the hydrogen. Okay. Not far difference. The experiment, how we can get how can we get the hydrogen? So I have aluminum foil. I think we know this. What are we using this for? Have any teacher used it before?
Yes,
Aluminum foil? Yes or no? Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, aluminum foil. I think most of the house using this. Why we use it or what we use it for? លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូយកអានឹងទៅប្រើធ្វើអីដែរ
ប្រតិកម្ម
ហេនៅផ្ទះអ្នកគ្រូយក
ចាប់ត្រី
ចានៅផ្ទះអ្នកគ្រូសុកខេងយកអានឹងទៅធ្វើប្រតិកម្មហ្មង
ណាអ្នកគ្រូណាគ្រូ
ជាមួយត្រីនឹងភ្លើង
យកទៅប្រតិកម្មមួយត្រីហើយ
គ្រូសង្ស័យក៏ប្រតិកម្មត្រីហើយនឹងមន់អីចឹងណា
ចា
ចៃមួយទឹកដុតមន់
Yes Yes
ប្រតិ
at
កម្ម
home
សេរី
aluminum foil at home we are using most likely for cooking, right? And basically we use for grill or for roast. Yes. Not euphoric action, teachers, okay. Just kidding, sorry. Yes, sure. Everyone know this, and I think, and most everyone use it. And basically, we use for grill or for roasted. We can either grill fish or roasted fish. So it to protect our meat not to get burned and easy to cook. Yeah. And the other product chemical easily. Actually, I just want to get the substance in that product. It's I know I think most of us know that one. Mr. Muscle, we use it to clean the toilet. But what do we get from this liquid? The chemical we get from this liquid is, anybody know?
Yes, I know, sir.
What is that? Yeah, sure, teacher Sajid. In Mr. Muscle, we use it for cleaning our toilet, our bathroom, or maybe our floor, maybe. But then the chemical that we get from this product is hydrogen chloride, that is a kind of acid. Then what happens if we mix them together? I have an video. Let me press and play. The experiment here maybe not have any sound. It just the activity show you. So maybe you can watch it together. What is he doing? He has aluminum first and the solution of acid. Put them together and observe. What is happening? All right. Can everyone see the experiment?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah. Is it difficult to get the product to do the experiment? Is it difficult? Can we do it for our student and explain? So the first experiment that I had saw before, the lady, she was just identify the presence of the hydrogens, but then did not tell us what was the reaction that she made. But then the second experiment, it's about acid plus metal. Then we get the hydrogens. So this actually easy to get. And then I think maybe you can apply this in your classroom as well. It's quite easy. Then I'm sure when you show them this, it will be attract the student. They maybe love to study with us or with you more than just theory in the class. And then it's more fun because then the student know what is happening and what is actually the theory applied into the experiment, how it works. That is will help students to understand more about the theory. Any questions, teacher? Is this difficult to find, or is this difficult to understand? Or you have a slow internet, could not hear me well? Okay. Seem to be everyone know and understand really well. No answer, no response. That's okay. Let's move on. Okay, so I got the equation for you. Khó trăng nè nè cửu.
ឡាយឲ្យលុយញោមខ្លោរួណាគ្រូលុយញោមខ្លោរួខ្លោសទួបាយ
ត្រូវការអីគេខ្លាំងសម័យកាលច្រឡំខអធកាដូអីគេសទួបាយចាកាយអត់តន់បានទេដោយសារវានៅខាងក្រោមចាំខ្ញុំកាយតាមក្រោមដូរសន្ទុះគ្នា Okay, I actually get some keyword. I'm sure there is more, but if you want to share some more keyword, please feel free to type in the mid chat and enter it, or maybe you write in the Telegram group to share the keyword. But that's what I can get, but that's okay. There will be more for you. Okay, it's come to the end of our lesson, and then it's time for homework. Yay! So before going to before I give you the homework, is there any question you want to ask? Okay, teacher, Katana.
Yes, I'm Khatna Bunna.
Yeah, Katna Bunna.
Can you identify like experiment about identify of oxygen again?
Or you want me to play the video of the experiment?
Can you show another experiment about to make identify of oxygen? Because hydrogen is easy, but oxygen I am not clear yet.
និយាយជាខ្មែរវិញបែបថៃជាស្រួលយល់ជាងលោកគ្រូ
បាទចង់ថាឲ្យអ្នកគ្រូធ្វើពិសោធន៍ឬក៏ឧទាហរណ៍ងាយៗនៃការពិសោធន៍ដើម្បីរកអត្តសញ្ញាណរបស់អុកស៊ីហ្សែនណាអ្នកគ្រូ
ចាខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងថាអត្តសញ្ញាណអុកស៊ីហ្សែនហ្នឹងអាចយើងកត់សម្គាល់បានយ៉ាងម៉េចទៀតអញ្ចឹងលោកគ្រូប៉ុន្តែអីដែលសំខាន់យើងដឹងលក្ខណៈពិសេសរបស់អុកស៊ីហ្សែនហ្នឹងលក្ខណៈពិសេសរបស់វាគឺវាទ្រទ្រង់ចំហេះអានោះលក្ខណៈដែលយើងអាចធ្វើទៅបានណាហ្នឹងហើយហើយអញ្ចឹងពេលដែលយើងដឹងលក្ខណៈថាវាទ្រទ្រង់ចំហេះអញ្ចឹងពិសោធន៍យើងបើសិនជាយើងដាក់ការភ្លើងដាក់ងើបភ្លើងទៅវានឹងលេចឆេះមកអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាវាមានវត្តមាននៅអុកស៊ីហ្សែនពីព្រោះបើសិនជាយើងដាក់ផ្កាភ្លើងទៅដាក់ផ្កាភ្លើងល្ងើកភ្លើងចូលទៅហើយបើល្ងើកភ្លើងនឹងវារលត់មានន័យថាឧស្ម័នដែលយើងត្រងបានហ្នឹងមិនមែនជាអុកស៊ីហ្សែនទេពីព្រោះវាអត់ត្រូវត្រង់ចំហេះឬក៏លោកគ្រូចង់ឲ្យខ្ញុំធ្វើពិសោធន៍ផ្សេងក្រៅពីអាហ្នឹងដែលនឹងបង្ហាញពីវត្តមានអុកស៊ីហ្សែនតែខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងថាត្រូវរកអីផ្សេងទៀតដែរបើសិនជាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូដទៃទៀតដឹងអីអាចជួយចែកម្លែកផង
ទៅតាមកម្រិតថ្នាក់ឯងអ្នកគ្រូបើនៅថ្នាក់ក្រោមភាគច្រើនគេធ្វើពីថ្នាំសត្វថ្នាំអីចឹងអ្នកគ្រូថ្នាំជ្រូកថ្នាំអីជាមួយទឹកអុកស៊ីហ្សែននេះដូចគ្នាហ្នឹង
Anyway, teacher Khatna Bunna, I will do more research for you. And if I get any easy or simple video, I will drop into the Telegram group. Is that okay to do that?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, because maybe I need time to find if any simple way to identify oxygen, but not what I just saw, maybe something else, but I don't know, I haven't come up anything in my mind yet, but I will show you later if I can find it. Okay, any more? Okay, thank you, teacher. Any more question? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no more question. You come on time, teacher. Please.
នៅ report ហ្នឹងគឺធ្វើដូចលំនាំលើកមុនមែនឬក៏តើមានវីដេអូឬក៏អីទៀត
អត់តែធ្វើដូចលោកមុនអញ្ចឹងលោកគ្រូយើងនឹងធ្វើរបាយការណ៍ដូចលោកមុនអញ្ចឹងមិនតបានបញ្យល់ផងសួរហើយរឿង report
ហើយអរគុណគ្រូ
Yes
សូមដាក់ច្រើនពេកយ៉ាត់ទៅ
Okay
ភាសាឡើងទៅអត់តអស់ហើយរ homework
គ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអត់ free homework មួយថ្ងៃអីអត់សោះ
No. Okay, the homework is just about the experiment that I gave you, the last one, not the oxygen, not the hydrogen, but the one I just showed you. Okay, let me tell you what we have and what to do. So we have chemical, we have calcium oxide. It was a powder, but then you mix it water and then you keep it for a while, maybe one day. Then you get the clear solutions. Then use the clear solution, put into a cup. Put the clear solution into the cup, and then you use the straw, and then blow it. Then you will see the difference. Maybe take a photo of you, or maybe you let the student do it. It's okay too. Take the photo before the solutions blow, and during the solution that you blow or the student blow, and then the solution after you blow, and then observe the aspect of the solutions, what happening before, during, and after. Okay, and write the equation of the equations and the sample of report I also give here. If you cannot find here, please use the previous one. The one I give you last week in the Google Classroom. Can make another copy from that one and use it for this experiment. I also having some picture of my class. I did it with students. I will play for you what they do. So I prepare the solutions like this. So I put the carbon oxide into water and I wait until a few days to get the solution clear like this. Then I transfer the clear solution into glass and then I pour into a cup for them. I give them the straw and blow. So the activity will be like this. I ask the student around, then let them explore, and then guess what was the solution. It was so fun. And you see, this is the environment of my class. I let them do freely. I just give them the solutions and ask them, can they guess it clear water? It's like no more water, it was really clear. And then I let them blow, and then the solution changing. And I ask them, what do they think? What the solution that I gave them, what is it? And then they start guessing, and then at the end, we give them clue and so on. It was really fun. This is how after the student do as a group, then I allow other students to do in the small group at the table as well. So they really enjoy, and you can see the aspect of the solution is changing. So our lesson come to the end, teacher. Any question, please ask. If not, then it is your homework. And I will let you enjoy the homework. I can see teacher too is raising his or her hand. Please ask if you have questions or concern. Hello. Okay, អត់មានសំណួរអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ចប់ការថ្នាក់យើងប៉ុណ្ណឹងអញ្ចឹងអីដែលត្រូវធ្វើគឺលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូត្រូវធ្វើរបាយការណ៍អញ្ចឹងរបាយការណ៍គឺដោយការពីម៉ោងមុនដែរអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺខ្ញុំសូមនិយាយជាភាសាខ្មែរលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូគឺអាចទៅរកកបោថ្មកបោគឺលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចមានពីរជំរើសយកស៊ីម៉ង់យកមកកូរទឹកឲ្យទុកឲ្យវាថ្លាចាំយកទឹកថ្លានោះមកធ្វើក៏បានឬក៏លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចទិញកបោថ្លាពីផ្សារយកមកក៏បានកូរទឹកឲ្យទុកវាឲ្យថ្លាហើយចាំយកទឹកថ្លាហ្នឹងយកមកផ្លុំអញ្ចឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូពេលផ្លុំទៅយើងនឹងឃើញថាទឹកទឹកកបោហ្នឹងវាមានការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអញ្ចឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចសរសេររបាយការណ៍ពីអ្វីដែលបានធ្វើនឹងអញ្ចឹងមានសម្ភារៈមានសារធាតុគីមីមានដំណើរការនៃការធ្វើពិសោធន៍នឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូធ្វើអីខ្លះចឹងប្រាប់គេមកយកកបោទៅលាយទឹកទុកឲ្យទឹកកបោថ្លាបន្ទាប់មកយកទឹកកបោថ្លាហ្នឹងយកមកផ្លុំហើយលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូសង្កេតឃើញអីគេប្រាប់មកថាសង្កេតឃើញលក្ខណៈនៃ solution ហ្នឹងមានការប្រែប្រួលឬក៏ស្ថិតនៅដដែលឬក៏អីប្រាប់គេទៅហើយចុងក្រោយគឺជាលទ្ធផលអញ្ចឹងលទ្ធផលលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូសរសេរសមីការតាំងប្រតិកម្មមកហើយថតរូបនៅអ្វីដែលបានធ្វើពីមុនពេល solution ហ្នឹងត្រូវបានផ្លុំនឹងកំពុងពេលដែលផ្លុំហើយនឹងក្រោយពេលដែលផ្លុំតើ solution វានៅដដែលឬក៏មានការប្រែប្រួលហើយប្រែប្រួលទៅជាយ៉ាងដូចម្ដេចហើយប្រាប់គេមកហើយសរសេរថាតើលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូរៀនអីពីពិសោធន៍ហ្នឹងអូខេមានប៉ុណ្ណឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូបើសិនជាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូនៅមានចម្ងល់ក្នុងសំណួរអាចបន្តសួរ
អញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាឲ្យយើងនឹងពិសោធន៍ផ្ទាល់ហើយខ្ញុំអត់ទៅសេឲ្យមានរូបភាព
ចាគឺលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូត្រូវធ្វើដោយខ្លួនឯងអត់មានវីដេអូមើលដូចលោកមុនឲ្យធ្វើទេលោកមុនគឺមានតែវីដេអូលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូធ្វើរបាយការណ៍លើកនេះត្រូវធ្វើខ្លួនឯងទៀតប៉ុន្តែបើសិនជាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអត់ចង់ធ្វើខ្លួនឯងទេចង់ចំណេញធ្វើម៉េចអត់ចាំមិនធ្វើខ្លួនឯងទេចង់ចំណេញគឺឲ្យកូនសិស្សធ្វើទៅលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូកូនសិស្សបានរៀនហើយលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូបានរូបភាពយកមកទៀត
អត់អីអ្នកគ្រូចេះយើងយកកបោដែលយាយញ៉ាំស្លាហ្នឹងបានមែនទេអ្នកគ្រូ
ចាអ្នកគ្រូប្រើអាកបោលោកគ្រូចាស់ដែលគាត់យកមកញ៉ាំភាសាស្លាហ្នឹងក៏បានឬក៏លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចសុំស៊ីម៉ង់គេស៊ីម៉ង់នៃគេនេះណាគេប្រើហ្នឹងសុំក្តាប់មកឬក៏ចាតែមកក្តាប់មកក៏បានដែរយកមកកូរទឹកឲ្យកូរទឹកទៅទុកវាថ្លាហើយចាំយកទឹកកបោហ្នឹងយកមកប្រើក៏បានដែរអញ្ចឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចមានជំរឿនអញ្ចឹងណាចាខ្ញុំគិតថាបើទៅកន្លែង
តែបោយាយញ៉ាំស្លាហ្នឹងវាអត់ប៉ះពាល់ដល់សុខភាពកូនសិស្សអញ្ចឹងណាអ្នកគ្រូឲ្យគាត់យកមកត្រាំទឹក
អាហ្នឹងយើងអ្នករៀបចំមុនតែអ្នកគ្រូយើងអត់ឲ្យកូនសិស្សដឹងទេដល់ពេលដែលយើងបរៀនគាត់យើងឲ្យគាត់ដឹងហើយយើងយកទឹកថ្លាហ្នឹងទៅឲ្យគាត់ហ្មងហើយបន្ទាប់មកទឹកហ្នឹងខ្ញុំខ្លួនឯងខ្ញុំចាញ់លេបអរិសបន្តិចអាហ្នឹងក្រៅឆាយបាត់ផ្លាត់ខ្ញុំគឺខ្ញុំដាក់ទឹកខ្ញុំចាក់ទឹកពីរប្រភេទហើយខ្ញុំឲ្យកូនសិស្សហ្នឹង4នាក់ហ្នឹងក្នុងគាត់ចំណាំគាត់4នាក់ហ្នឹងមានតែ2នាក់ឯងដែលមានបានទទួលទឹកកបោហើយ2នាក់ទៀតអត់បានទទួលទឹកកបោឯងហើយផ្លុំឲ្យគាត់ផ្លុំទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយទៅបានសួរគាត់ហើយទៅបានជាទឹកដែល2នាក់នោះបានមកផ្លុំទៅស្រាប់តែវាប្រែទៅជាល្អក់ហើយចំណែក2នាក់ទៀតផ្លុំនឹងចង់ផ្លុំនឹងចង់អស់ខ្យល់ហើយទឹកអត់ល្អអត់ទេ
ល្អអ្នកគ្រូគាត់ថាវាល្អហើយវាមកផ្លែទៅវាទៅជាថ្លាវិញចឹងអ្នកគ្រូ
វាល្អដោយសារតែយើងផ្លុំ
វាមានកាបូនឌីអុកស៊ីតដែរចឹងណា
ចា ហ្នឹងហើយប៉ុន្តែចង់និយាយថាបើយើងមើលសភាពនៃ solution ទាំងពីរអាទឹកកបោនេះវាល្អក់ជាងងៀនកលៃទៅឃើញវាល្អក់តែម្ដងវាដូចអាទឹកយើងនេះវាខ្លាជាងអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចសួរកូនសហេតុអីទឹកខ្លាដូចគ្នាអាមួយប្រែពណ៌អាមួយអត់ប្រែពណ៌អាមួយនោះទឹកអីគេទឹកវិតាមីនមិនមែនអីអញ្ចឹងសួរដេញដោយអញ្ចឹងឲ្យគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមគិតឆ្ងល់ចាប់ផ្ដើមឆ្ងល់អីខ្ញុំទៅហើយចាប់ផ្ដើមសួរគាត់ហោហាយតើអាហ្នឹងជាអីគេមកពីណាហើយចឹងអាចចាប់ផ្ដើមឲ្យពាក្យកលឹះដឹងថាដង្ហើមរបស់យើងពេលដកដង្ហើមចេញដកដង្ហើមចូលយើងសោពេលអីហើយពេលដកដង្ហើមចេញវាចេញមកអីគេហើយចាប់ផ្ដើមឲ្យតម្រុយអញ្ចឹងមានថាអាស្អីគេបូកជាមួយនឹងឲ្យស្មានតែចេញពីក្នុងខ្លួនយើងនឹងមកឲ្យផលជាអីហើយនេះបានជាវាល្អអញ្ចឹងមានថាវាជាកកស្អីគេបានបូកជាមួយនឹងអាកាបូនឌីអុកស៊ីតហ្នឹងទៅជាកកអីអញ្ចឹងសួរដេញដោលឲ្យគាត់គិតគាត់អីចឹងណារីត្រេះរីបអីចឹងទៅចឹងទៅសួរដេញដោលក្នុងថ្នាក់ចឹងទៅឆ្លើយចឹងទៅសុបាយក្នុងថ្នាក់ចឹងទៅរៀនផងចេះផងអូណាណីអូតែអាទឹកកបោនោះគឺយើងđãរៀបចំឯងខ្ញុំរៀបចំពីផ្ទះទៅកូនសត្វដឹងឯងហើយខ្ញុំដាក់ទឹក2ដបទៅចឹង
ហើយសាក់ក្នុងខ្លួនឯងទៀតហើយណាគ្រូ
ចាអ្នកគ្រូអេ
សាក់ខ្លួនឯងហើយទៀត
ហ្នឹងហើយទៅដល់ចាំឲ្យកូនសិស្សនេះអញ្ចឹងម្នាក់បានអា solution កាល់ស្យូមអុកស៊ីតហ្នឹងម្នាក់ទៀតមួយក្រុមទៀតអត់បានកាល់ស្យូមអុកស៊ីតហ្នឹងទេបានទឹកធម្មតាហើយផ្លុំហើយយើងក៏អត់មាននេះទេអត់ឲ្យគាត់ចាក់ចូលគ្នាប្រើទឹកណាទឹកហ្នឹងហើយឲ្យគាត់ផ្លុំប៉ុណ្ណឹងគ្នាអូសុបាយណាស់អ្នកគ្រូអើយកូនសិស្សផ្លុំដល់បែកខ្ទិះសុបាយសុបាយផងចេះផងយកតំណាអស់
ហ្នឹងហើយអ្នកគ្រូខ្ញុំចិត្តដល់មេរៀនខ្យល់តែធ្វើអត្តសញ្ញាណកាបូនឌីអុកស៊ីតតែ
អូចាប់ដើមបណ្ដាហើយត្រូវហ្មងហ្នឹងហើយអ្នកគ្រូរៀនទៅកូនសិស្សក៏សុបាយយើងក៏សុបាយចេះទាំងអស់គ្នាសុបាយទាំងអស់គ្នាអូ1ម៉ោងណានៃនៅ
ខ្ញុំអត់នឹកឃើញថាយកទឹកធម្មតាតែឲ្យគាត់សាកល្បងទេតែពេលអ្នកគ្រូនិយាយចឹងទៅម្យ៉ាងដែរខ្ញុំចង់សាកល្បងក្នុងចិត្តដែរ
យើងដាក់2អញ្ចឹងអ្នកគ្រូដើម្បីឲ្យជាចម្ងល់មិនបានអានេះវាប្រែប្រួលអាមួយទៀតអត់ប្រែប្រួលឃើញខ្លាដូចគ្នាអ្នកគ្រូមែនទេចាអ្នកគ្រូលោកគ្រូទុំសំណាងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូលើកដៃមានសំណួរអីមែនតើបាទ
ចាអ្នកគ្រូ
ចាហៅតែមួយម៉ាត់នឹងបាត់ទៅណាហើយកូនសិស្ស
ទូអ្នកគ្រូ
ចា
ឲ្យវាផ្លុំហើយចង់ដង្ហើមចេញវាមួយទឹកចុះពេលហ្នឹងវាសួរថាអ្នកគ្រូតើអាហ្នឹងអាចប្រតិកម្មមកបានជាអាស៊ីតកាបូនិកចឹង
ចាបើសិនជាវាបានជាអាស៊ីតហ្នឹងអ្នកគ្រូធ្វើការកំណត់អត្តសញ្ញាណ solution ហ្នឹងទៅអ្នកគ្រូកំណត់ធ្វើអត្តសញ្ញាណ solution ដោយប្រើអីគេអ្នកគ្រូអាចប្រើกระดาษ pH ចាលឺដល់អ្នកគ្រូលឺចឹងអ្នកគ្រូអាចថាំងបើសិនជាវាខ្លាំងជាអាស៊ីតchlorhydric អត់នៅក្នុងទឹកហ្នឹងចឹងអ្នកគ្រូដាក់กระดาษ pH ទៅ
អាស៊ីតកាបូនិក
យកกระดาษ pH ទៅជ្រលក់ solution មួយនោះទៅកាល់ស្យូមអុកស៊ីតហ្នឹងទៅចឹងកាល់ស្យូមអុកស៊ីតដល់ពេលហើយវាខ្លាយទៅជា solution មួយទៀតចឹងក្នុងមជ្ឈដ្ឋានអីគេលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូពេលដែលយើងផ្លុំវាទៅវានៅក្នុងមជ្ឈដ្ឋានអីគេលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូនៅពេលដែលកាល់ស្យូមអុកស៊ីតដល់ពេលយើងបូកវាជាមួយនឹងបូកជាមួយនឹងកាបូនឌីអុកស៊ីតចឹងយើងទទួលបានផលិតផលវាជាមជ្ឈដ្ឋានអីគេលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអត់ដឹងនេះចា
នៅ
អាស៊ីតមែន
ចឹងនឹងមជ្ឈដ្ឋានអីប្រើกระดาษ pH ប្រើกระดาษ pH យកមកចលក់វាទៅឃើញថាវាមានការប្រែប្រួលថាវាប្រែប្រួលទៅជាខៀវឬក៏ប្រែប្រួលទៅជាក្រហមចឹងយើងអាចបញ្យល់កូនសិស្សតាមនឹងចុះបើសិនជាអត់กระดาษ pH ធ្វើម៉េចអត់กระดาษ pH លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូឆ្នៃ ទិញស្ពៃក្តារពណ៌ស្វាយក៏បានឬក៏អ្នកគ្រូអ្នកលោកគ្រូប្រើអាផ្កាកាផ្លោកក៏បានឬក៏ផ្កាអីដែលមានពណ៌ស្វាយណាហ្នឹងហើយយើងយកវាមកដាំទឹកក្តៅបន្តិចទៅអញ្ចឹងយើងទទួលបានទឹកហ្នឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូត្រងអាទឹកហ្នឹងឲ្យស្អាតមកយកទឹកហ្នឹងមកដាក់ក្នុង solution យើងបើសិនជា solution ហ្នឹងវាប្រែពណ៌ទៅជាពណ៌ខៀវអញ្ចឹងវាមជ្ឈដ្ឋានបាសតែបើ solution ហ្នឹងប្រែពីពណ៌ស្វាយទៅជាពណ៌ក្រហមផ្កាឈូកអញ្ចឹងវាក្នុងមជ្ឈដ្ឋានអាស៊ីតហើយលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចប្រើវិធីសាស្ត្រហ្នឹងនៅក្នុងមេរៀនថ្នាក់ទី9ដើម្បីកំណត់អត្តសញ្ញាណ solution បាសនិងអាស៊ីតបានដូចគ្នាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូទិញកូកាទឹកដោះគោលាយទឹកសាប៊ូទឹកទាយើងនឹងsolution សូត្រ solution អាម៉ូញ៉ាអីហូរហែយកមកបតក់ទឹកហ្នឹងទៅកូនសិស្សចូលចិត្តណាស់ឃើញវាប្រែពណ៌ដាក់ទៅឃើញក្រហមដាក់ទៅឃើញខៀវវ៉ាវលោកអ្នកគ្រូអើយគេថាក្នុងថ្នាក់ហ្នឹងបោបាច់នឹងស្អីខ្លះប្រាប់យើងហ្នឹងគឺជាប្រសោតមួយទៀតដែរអូផ្លិចច្រឡំប្រាប់ទុកអាហ្នឹងបរៀនមកមេរៀនទៀតទៅមានអីអត់អីទេគេលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូមានសំណួរអីទេហ្នឹងហើយបើសិនជាអត់មានទេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងក្រុមការងារសូមអរគុណលោកគ្រូសម្រាប់វត្តមានលោកគ្រូថ្ងៃនេះហើយកុំភ្លេចធ្វើកិច្ចការផ្ទះហើយចាកុំភ្លេចធ្វើកិច្ចការផ្ទះហើយនឹងបន្តសរសេរនៅ portfolio យើងផងហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំនឹងក្រុមការងារទាំងអស់សូមអរគុណចំពោះវត្តមានលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូហើយសូមជម្រាបលាសម្រាប់ថ្ងៃនេះហើយជួបគ្នានៅថ្ងៃច័ន្ទហើយថ្ងៃច័ន្ទសូមបន្តទៅកាន់ក្រុមទី6ហើយនៅថ្ងៃអង្គារក្រុមទី7ចឹងសង្ឃឹមថាក្រុមទី6និងក្រុមទី7គាត់ដឹងណាអរគុណច្រើនលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូសូមជម្រាបលាចា
អរគុណអ្នកគ្រូជំរាបលា
ចាជំរាបលាលោកគ្រូសំភី